is nice to see you, Kamala.
It is nice to see you, Kamala. And I'm just here to remind you, you got this. Because you can do something your opponent cannot do. You can open doors.
Live from New York, it's Kamala Harris. On Saturday, November 2nd, the vice president made a surprise cameo on Saturday Night Live during the cold open alongside Maya Rudolph, who was also portraying her. In the skit, Rudolph's Harris was preparing for a final Pennsylvania rally and wished there was someone just like her who she could speak with. She then looked in the mirror to see the real Kamala Harris sitting across from her, leading the two women to have a pep talk.
Gosh, I wish I could talk to someone who's been in my shoes, you know? A black South Asian woman running for president, preferably from the Bay Area.
Both, sister.
It is nice to see you, Kamala.
It is nice to see you, Kamala. And I'm just here to remind you, you got this. Because you can do something your opponent cannot do. You can open doors.
I see what you did there, like to a garbage truck, right?
I don't really laugh like that, do I?
A little bit. Now, Kamala, take my Pamela. The American people want to stop the chaos.
And end the drama
With a cool new stepmamala. Kick back in our pajamas and watch a rom Kamala.
like Legally Blondula.
And start decorating for Christmas. Fa la 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 la. Because what do we always say? Keep Kamala and carry on a la. We know each other so well, we even finish each other's belief in the promise of America. Exactly. Now come on, let's bring it in. I gotta tell myself something over here. Come here, baby. I'm gonna vote for us.
Great. Any chance you are registered in Pennsylvania?
Nope, I am not.
Well, it was worth a shot.
And live from New York, it's Saturday!
The vice president's cameo comes less than 3 days before Tuesday's election. In addition to Rudolph's regular starring role as the VP, the political skit also featured other recurring guest stars, such as Andy Samberg playing Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff, Dana Carvey as President Joe Biden, Jim Gaffigan as Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, James Austin Johnson as former President Donald Trump, and Bowen Yang as Senator J.D. Vance. Saturday's episode, which was hosted by comedian John Mulaney with musical guest star Chappell Rowan, also saw another politician make a cameo. Virginia Senator Tim Kaine, who had been selected as Hillary Clinton's running mate in 2016, made a surprise cameo in a different skit.
Our next question is for $300,000. And here to ask it is the man himself.
Hi, I was Hillary Clinton's vice presidential running mate. At the time, you said it was the most important election in American history, and that democracy was on the line. It's been less than 8 years. What's my name?
Hi, it is an honor.
You voted for me to be one heartbeat away from the Oval Office in an election more recent than the release of Zootopia. What's my name?
It's not my fault if he was a more memorable guy like Tim Walz.
This is very much a guy like Tim Walz. Let's see them side by side. Wow. Not only does he look exactly like Tim Walz, his name was also Tim.
Really? His name was Tim?
My name is still Tim. I exist. I'm a senator representing Virginia.
Of course you are. I'll give you 3 options for what his last name was. Tim Clinton, Tim Tim, or Tim Scott.
Oh, 2 of those don't sound real. I'll go with Tim Tim.
Audience, what's that name?
Tim Scott!
It's Tim Kaine.
Who is?
Me.
Oh. Well, God bless you.